postseason than anybody else. Meanwhile, Michael Malone looking for his first postseason victory. Denver needs him to score more. This is Bryn Forbes. Aldridge, 5 to shoot. Hits over Millsap.
Now this the tempo in the game, because right now, wish he could have made that.
Denver starts 0 of 5 from the floor. Forbes, got it.
Shots in the double team. We saw Aldridge take a shot in the double team. White missed the tap in, but you got to get to the basket and get easy shots like Mills.
Quick fouls here in this ball game. Back over to you.
Question is, does he have a third jersey in case he picks up a third foul? Bellinelli to a wide open Aldridge, and he puts it in.
Wide open wing shot. Now this is where Jokic, he's got to be aggressive down in the post, and he's got to look to score from the mid-range and that position in terms of fast break points.
Jokic only 9 shot attempts in game 1. Bellinelli for 3, got it, and a foul. Opportunities, and they lead by 4.
And Pete, you never want to foul that jump shooter.
No. Hey! Millsap attacking.
As opposed to starting out with long threes.
3 of the 4 field goals for Denver have come in the paint. White drives and finishes. Again, Denver running the shot clock into the single digits. Millsap's 3 is through. Millsap leans into Rudy Gay. Shot clock down to 6 for Barton. Barton turns the corner and hits the floater. In rhythm. And the rebound to Gary Harris. Harris, the quick advance. All the way to the cup and finished by Millsap.
Mills and Bellinelli out on the floor now. You won't see Denver come and double team Aldridge. So this is a good time for Aldridge to really take advantage.
Playoff games. Nuggets in the playoffs for the 25th time in franchise history. Last in the postseason in 2013. Aldridge underneath.
Those are the shots that he went upstairs and practiced right after the game.
Aldridge over Plumlee, and that's too easy.
Well, Aldridge is a guy you definitely don't want to let him get hot right now and let him get off to a good start.
Craig, dribble penetration. Denver went more than 3.5 minutes without a field goal. Bellinelli to the rim. San Antonio's now won 4 of the 5 quarters in this series. DeRozan back on the floor with the 2 fouls. He fades, fires, and fills it up. Spurs.
Now watch San Antonio. They got Aldridge going in the first quarter, so this second quarter will be all about getting DeRozan going.
Mills. Bertans for 3. That situation, and now a forced turnover, steal by Mills. Spurs shot the best percentage from 3, but they took the fewest per game. Good look. 8 blocked by Pirtle.
And Denver's got to find a way to score. San Antonio right now has 5 scores out on the floor. Just have to knock down those shots.
Just 31% for Denver. DeRozan misses the runner. Mills. DeRozan waits out the defense. DeRozan against Barton, going to the glass.
Compete.
3D, what do you got in the toolkit?
Well, guys, we talk about this being a mismade league. The Spurs are shooting 55%.
Jokic will try for 3 and put it in. Pirtle couldn't back tap the rebound, picked up by Barton. Harris moments ago picked up his 3rd foul. Foul and Bertans, count it and 1. Forbes missing the finger roll, boarded by Jokic. Harris steps to the 3-point line and puts it in.
Great in transition, and you heard Popovich talk about stops and boards. That's what Denver is doing right now. They're getting stops, and they're getting a rebound as White.
Harris with a drive. Rolls it in.
Wants them aggressive, taking the ball to the basket, not settling for 3-point shots.
DeRozan out of the double. White cuts and hits. Harris goes down. Jokic, shot clock down to 7. Little shake and bake, a turn and gun, and it goes. Well, this was a Nuggets team 4th in the league, averaging better than 52 paint points per game. Millsap attacks and finishes. White hits. Paint up under. And Jokic boards. His 8th rebound of the game. Harris to the rim. Know about DeMar DeRozan until this year. Good distributor of the basketball as well. First Spur to average 25 and 5. Gets the kind bounce on the road. The double digits for San Antonio.
And he's got such a great mid-range game. And in the league right now, as Morris knocks down the 2.
9 overall. Murray with the deflection and the takeaway. That ends the streak of turnover-free basketball. And Millsap converts on the other end. DeRozan draws the double team. Aldridge faces up and flips it in.
Down to 3 here.
Then you got Bertans out there. Also a good shooter. White will try for 3 and put it in. The regular season when leading at halftime. Jokic going to work against Pirtle. Double. Harris open for 3.
The officials right now, if you're Jokic, keep taking it to the basket. Keep trying to get easy scores.
Harris off the feed and call the goal in the paint. And a good number shooting in the paint should be around 55, 56%. White with a baseline drive and he puts it in. Harris on a drive. Great setup and 0 of 5 from distance. Spurs not shooting it well. They've missed 7 of 8 in the quarter, but doing well from the free throw line. This is Forbes for 3.
In this game.
Jokic in a crowd, blocked by Pirtle. Forbes, White slashes and dunks. Assisting on the San Antonio staff. Rudy Gay checks in. Pirtle, that last foul, his 4th. DeRozan with a floater. For 65 days out of 22 years.
Well, it helps in those 22 years when you got Duncan and Robinson. Now with Mills and Bellinelli back in the game, you'll see a steady diet of Aldridge and Gay now because there'll be very little double teams.
Gay drives, hits, and competition. Spurs have equaled their largest lead of the game. Jokic, an open 3. Got it. Rises, but left it short. Plumlee to a streaking Morris, lays it up and in. Regular season on the home floor. Playoffs, it's been a different story to this point. Aldridge faces up and hits. Lamar
to catch fire for you.
Beasley with 10 in game 1. Jokic drives and rolls it in. Denver. As we talked about earlier, I was going to say how ball secure San Antonio's been. That's just their 5th turnover. Harris pays it off against Aldridge, 10 to shoot. Double by Bertans. Harris for 3. It's good! Fires. Beasley boards. Bertans back defensively. Beasley a transition 3. Malik Beasley.
This team competitive again and getting them right back in the game.
Monte Morris hooks it up and in. 3. Rebound Pirtle. Bellinelli wanted to reload. Forced to put it on the deck. Gets to the cup. Tonight his 60th playoff game. Murray with a foul line jumper. Puts it in.
And again, that's all a shooter needs is to see it and to hear that sound of the net going swish.
DeRozan drives and goes glass. DeMar Millsap out of the double team. Extra pass. Beasley for 3. Got it!
And I love the defensive pressure now that Morris is applying to Mills. Even though Mills gets open and knocked down.
Monte Morris, a little gimpy. Mills drives, flips it up and in. Patty Mills. Beasley, jarring screen by Plumlee, opens it up for Beasley. All game, team high 23 points. DeRozan also has 23 for San Antonio. DeRozan. Jokic screens. Murray explodes to the cup and hits the backhanded layup. White attacks down the lane. Pirtle offensive rebound and a foul. Jakob Pirtle in the miss. Malik Beasley the rebound for Denver.
There you go. Put it right there. Put it right there.
Nice ball fake. Millsap. Yes, and the foul. He's already made 2 tonight. Harris. Shot clock down to 8. Murray fades. Putting it in. Aldridge shoots in the silencer.
4. Let's see if Denver goes right back to a 2-man game with Murray and Jokic.
Step back Murray. He's feeling it now. DeRozan spins away from Gary Harris. It dances and drops. Under 4 remaining. Murray around the screen. Hits again.
And knock down free throws. The Spurs have been able to do that. Will Denver be able to close out the game from the foul line?
Jokic hits. Jokic screens. Murray, shot clock down to 1. His 3 is in. Knocked away. Murray, another 3. Hits it again. Jamal Murray owns the 4th quarter. 4 in game 1. Under 2 remaining. 7-point Denver lead. A remarkable and stunning turnaround. Murray hits another one. As Lonnie Walker IV has come in along with Quincy Pondexter and Donatas Motiejūnas. Motiejūnas in, hooks it up and in. On multiple occasions by as many as 19. They dominate the 4th quarter and win game 2. Your final score in Denver, the Nuggets 114, the San Antonio Spurs 105. A 39-23 scoring edge.